Okay. What's up, y'all? Welcome to this all Zodiac signs. The person in your mind. Let's see here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to see the chat. Where is the chat? Oh, there it is. I just did a bunch of personal readings and I sent a bunch of videos. So check your email and check out your reading. Thank you so much for getting a reading from me. Appreciate you. I hope it resonates and I hope it helps you move forward. Um, we're gonna start with Aries, I guess. Remember that pretty soon I'm gonna start doing the free tarot readings as subscribers only, and it's gonna take 24 hours for you to be able to comment or ask anything on my lives if you're not subscribed. So if you're here, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you can get notified whenever I come on to the YouTube live. And I do free tarot readings for you, okay? Free, no super chats, no nothing, no strings attached. If I choose you, if I pick you, then we'll, if we have time, we'll dive deep into your question or your concern or whatever. If not, if it's just a quick yes or no question, then I will answer that for you as well. No worries. All right, Aries, the person in your mind, let's see how they feel about you right now. One more shuffle. How they feel about you right now. Right now. Bam. It feels like this person, okay, you could have had a really good, maybe you do have this really good connection with, this person. Hold up. Let me put some music real quick. Where is the music? Okay, there it is. Sorry about that. Okay, Aries, I have here that the person you're dealing with. I feel like you guys had a good time. I feel like the connection was really, really good. Maybe there was some drinks here, you know. So I feel like your person, whoever you're thinking about, it has this feeling of you guys can get along, can have fun, get some drinks, and get fun. They also see you as wish fulfillment. Like there's something about you that they really like. It's just that I'm getting some sort of blockage when it comes to this connection because they're also coming in with the Nine of Wands, which signifies that there something must have happened here where they're holding back from you. Nine of Wands is the card of like feeling, feeling not necessarily like a victim, but feeling hurt in a certain way where they close out. So your person right now is closing out their feelings. They're maybe not maybe they're not wanting to talk to you right now for whatever reason. They're at odds when it comes to like you. They're thinking, they're trying to analyze the situation. They're a little confused, but in their head they're like contemplating, should I just, should I give Aries this chance? Because there's cups here, the Three of Cups and the Nine of Cups. I feel like there was some sort of like emotional connection here where you guys felt like this was very promising and might actually work out, but at the same time it's like something happened with that Nine of Wands. I want to know what happened with the Nine of Wands here. Why is somebody's definitely acting emotionally unavailable? Again, somebody doesn't know what they want when it comes to the connection and the relationship. This person, what they're telling me right now, Aries, is that they just can't make a decision over you. Like they are interested, there's something about you that they do like, but they're trying to, with the Hermit here and the Two of Swords again that it came out, they're trying to go within, deep within themselves, and try to figure out really what is it that they really feel for you. I think this person really does have emotions for you, but they're having a really hard time, expressing them or showing them. It's like if they show you a little bit, they feel like they might, it might be too much because they're not ready. So I feel like your person is holding back right now, and they're acting a little bit cold and disconnected, but they're still interested. They still they still saying that there's still a possibility that Aries and I can actually work out. It's just that I need to understand and make sure that I really do want this. Okay, let's see how you feel about them. Four of Cups, you feel like they're not making a move on you. They're not interested. You feel like this is a missed out opportunity. So your person is like, you're going to focus on your work, career, maybe your family. There's some plans that you're trying to, acquire here, and you're not going to let this person like hold you back, Aries. So, as you feel, what you feel about them, how you feel about them, Aries, is the Four of Cups. Again, somebody's not giving you, energy. Somebody's like acting like they're not interested, right? Somebody like is not appreciating your love, the caring you have for them, the words you're telling them. If you're speaking out of your heart, like they don't see that. They're acting very strong and very, unsure of what they want to do. Like they're still interested. Like, don't get me wrong, but they're not showing you action because of whatever happened between y'all two. I think what happened. Something must have happened between y'all two with the Nine of Wands, where like it created like, it's like when you put a stick through your bicycle's tire, and then suddenly, or throwing the wrench into the gears and it stops the whole thing. It's kind of like that. Something definitely made this person think twice about this connection. Okay, now you're also telling me the Five of Cups, which you're telling me that your feelings are not being validated, that you feel like this is a missed out opportunity, like this person's gonna walk away from you, like you're trying to give up, or you already given up on this connection. Emotionally, you feel devastated. You feel like, man, like this could have been something good, but it just didn't work out. I feel like you're just gonna focus on family, career. Okay, you definitely wanted marriage with this person. You wanted long term. Like you were looking for someone to like lock in and be one for the other, and that's it. Because you are getting the Ten of Pentacles. It's telling me that you did see this person as someone who you were gonna be, you're gonna be stuck with, or not necessarily stuck, but like in some sort of long term, long lasting relationship. Eight of Wands, you still want to communicate with them. There's still a sense of you wanting to this, or you wanting for this to move forward. You want this to like, you want to get a message from this person, You want to get a message from this person saying, hey, I thought about it. All right, I choose you, or all right, let's get this going, Like you're right, Aries. You're the one for me. You really want this, like you really want this. I feel like you're dealing with somebody who's very difficult to, when it comes to the feelings or to the emotions, what you're experiencing. You could be telling me that this person is just very difficult to understand. Either, for you, it's either you want me or you don't. But for them, it's like, I don't know. It's like they're confused emotionally. Because you guys did bring a really good connection, or at least, they're saying that you guys really had a really good, I don't know, first date, or really good, whenever you guys met, like it was really good. It seemed pretty good with that Three of Cups. Your person is also telling me that maybe friends and family got in the way, either their friends and family or your friends and family with that Three of Cups. Alcohol got in the way or something like that. But overall, I feel like, they felt like at one point you Aries were the one they wanted, and then they just suddenly like shut the door. you know what is the outcome between these two right here? I have the Tower at the bottom of the deck. For some of you guys, there's going to be a separation. For some of you guys, there's going to be a realization and alignment that somebody is manifesting something new. I don't think there is. I feel like you guys will, either you, Aries, or this person. I don't know who's the one chasing here or what, but someone here is going to continue to try to manifest this person back into their life. Either you, them, or them, you. Like, they're going to try to still talk, maybe manipulate, or maybe say the right words for you guys to come together. But there's a big clarity here that shows that somebody's just choosing to not come towards this connection. So what I have for you guys is that what you don't see coming here in the future, and maybe the possible outcome is that you might not be able to get a hold of this person, or you might not be able to continue this connection with this person. Okay, I feel like somebody here is really, really walking away. And it's like they're walking away silently, where maybe they already told you, but like, they're just, the Hermit is a card of like isolation and being quiet and being to yourself. So it's like they're just like slowly just, I don't know, disappearing, or I don't know, going into like the darkness, and then you're like, what the heck? Like this person is not even talking, texting, or interacting with me anymore. It's just they disappeared. But I feel like before they disappear, they're gonna tell you the truth. They're gonna give you clarity. You could be dealing with the Leo. I have Virgo, Aries, another Aries, or Scorpio. But yeah, I feel like you guys will have definitely like some sort of breakup, or it might not work out if this is a new person. Okay, let's move on to Taurus. Let's move on to Taurus. Oof. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands, Taurus. Difficult, huh? It's difficult, but it doesn't mean that it's impossible. Let me just throw that out there. I don't know why I wanted to say that. We need a little bit of rest, a little bit of healing here. We're still interested, okay, in the connection. Let's see. 10 of Wands again. Let's see, how does this person, how does the person that is on Taurus's mind feel about them? Jeez. They're telling me that you did not appreciate them, that you didn't act accordingly. You acted like you weren't interested. It feels like you were distracted. They're telling me that you were distracted, that maybe it's too soon for some of you Tauruses. Maybe you're coming out of a relationship and you brought like the past into the relationship, like the past boyfriend or the past relationship or girlfriend, whatever. And it kind of gave a sense that this person, it gave a sense to this person thinking that maybe you're not ready to move on, or you're not ready to be in a committed relationship. You're not ready to embark in something new. They feel like you need time, or they feel like, for you to be ready is going to take a long time, okay? This person is closing out a cycle. We have the World card at the bottom of the deck, and they're holding back from you with the Strength card at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like what's going on, this person is telling me that they found that you were just uninterested, especially with the Four of Cups. Nonchalant, not interested in the connection. They took a leap of faith with you. They took a chance with you, and it just didn't work out. It seemed like there was a lot of hesitation. It seemed like this person wanted to like go on to something, into something really quick, and for you was like, no, chill. We got to go slow. Could be that you rejected this person, or you told this person to slow down because they were moving way too fast, okay? For some of you guys, this person that you're thinking of, like, literally disappeared out of nowhere, and they're obviously you're here because you want to know, but they left you hanging, or they left you like on the unknown, you know. Let's see how you feel about them. You really like this person, but you're confused. This person has a very strong energy, Taurus. You could be dealing with the Leo. I have Aries here, a Pisces. Seven of Swords. You don't trust this person at all. There's something about this person, Taurus, that you love. Like, this person recharges you. This person like heals you. They're you're telling me that they come in as the sun, and the sun is like a breath of fresh air. It's like really good energy, really good energy. Like, you really like them, but they make you confused because as much as you really like them, you come in with the Seven of Cups. Is like, maybe you think they have options. Maybe you think that this person could do or might be dating someone else, especially because you have the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Is like, you don't trust this person. You could be telling me that this person is telling you things and you don't trust them. You don't trust them at all. You're like, nah. This person is telling me supposedly this person is telling me the truth, but there's something that I don't trust about this person. I feel like you want to work on this connection, Taurus, but at the same time, it's like you're not giving in all the way until you get a clear answer, from this person. Like, I feel like with the Hangman, you're saying, well, I need to know if we're, in this connection, like one for the other, or if you're openly dating someone else. I don't want this, like, you want clarification on what's going on the things you don't understand or you don't know, or that you're confused about. Okay, because I do feel like you're a little confused about this person. With the sun here, it gives me the sense of like you really want this person. You really want this person. Like, it really feels good to be around this person, but there's something about it, that it's that saying, it's too good to be true, or something like that. You're doubting it. What are the actions towards Taurus from this person? What are they going to do? Nine of Wands. Yeah, this person, listen, this person is one of those that, it's a Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This person is one of those on and off type of people. They give you energy and then they just withdraw, It could be that I'm also getting that this person has a big ego. You could be dealing with the Leo. But this person has a big ego. And if they don't get what they want, or even if they get what they want, like, after that, they like to just be alone, or be quiet, unbothered. Like, they don't want, even if you're like all excited about the connection, Taurus, like, this person saying like, okay, whatever, just leave me alone for right now. Like, I don't want to talk. I don't want to, I'm busy. It's like this person just literally like turns off, or, but I do feel like their actions is to come towards you. If you are physically, if you guys are like getting physical, then that's what they want. They want to have a one night stand, or they just want to come and spend the night with you. If you guys are not physical, it just says that they like spending time with you, and they just want to spend a little bit of time with you. Out of nowhere, they're gonna come towards you with that Nine of Wands. Okay. There it is. Let's see what your actions are right here. What are you gonna do? What are you trying to do? I see, Taurus. You're not accepting anything from this person unless they come corrected, unless they come balanced, unless they say, hey, okay, this is it. You're my one. You're not accepting anything. You're not budging as well. Like, if you feel like you don't trust this person, that's what you're gonna tell them. You're gonna let them know, like, I don't trust you. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know where you're at. You disappear. What's going on? Like, I feel like you're standing strong, and you're standing. You're like standing, or you staying on some sort of idea, and you're not budging at all, Taurus, because you are a fixed sign, and you are a little bit stubborn sometimes, right? You're stubborn, so it's like you're like either you answer what you answer what I want to know, or leave me alone, you know, leave me alone. Don't invite me. Don't try to like love bomb me or anything like that, or what's it called, sex me or something, sexting, whatever that is, texting. What are the what is the possible outcome between these two? Okay. I feel like there is gonna be some sort of new beginning between y'all two. I feel like there is some sort of like leveling everything and starting fresh again. There's a lot of passion here. There's a lot of interest sexually here in this connection, and I feel like both of you guys want long term. I feel like once you guys talk about it, once you guys address everything and then coordinate your agendas to come together, I feel like things will get better. There's a little bit of waiting time here, but I think you're waiting for somebody that has a really, really good connection, or you guys have a really, really good connection. I don't know, this person, like it feels way different. It feels way different than anybody else. Their aura, their energy, and I feel like you really want this person, but you want them to be corrected. Like you don't want to give the benefit of the doubt. You don't want to give any chance. Like if this person is a player, then you're willing to let them go. But if this person is meant to be with you because you have this strong connection to them, I think you're gonna address that. And if they say, okay, we're gonna be together, or I'm for you, and I'm not talking to anybody else, I think you guys are gonna end up trying to work this out together. I do have really good energy and a really good outcome when it comes to you and this person, Taurus. Reconciliation or coming together again, for sure. Cancer. Oh no. Why is this? It's Gemini. There we go. Put it in order. Put it in order. Okay. All right, Gemini. Let's Three of Swords, third party, heartbreak, heartache. Something is not panning out here in this one. Somebody's going single. Somebody's acting single. Somebody's acting like they don't want to commit. Whoever you're thinking of. Again, somebody's acting from their ego side, like, they want to get it. They're getting that card, or we're getting that card of like, have your cake and eat it too. Like all of it, but well, if it's your birthday, why not, right? Here we go. Tell me how this person feels about Gemini. This is the third time I've seen this strength card. So it could be that they're holding back from you. Okay, there's some sort of weakness that they have about you, Gemini, and they're trying to figure that out. The strength card has multiple meanings, and for some of you guys it's gonna be like this person's holding back on purpose. For some of you guys, this person is trying really hard to, like, because the strength connects to like our inner strength, our ability to continue to hold on to a person or continue to fight for a person even when things are difficult and tough or maybe impossible, so it has a few meanings. So I'm just gonna throw that out there for some of you guys. I don't know how it's gonna resonate, but overall I feel like they're holding a little bit back from you. They're not giving you all the information. They are communicating, and I feel like they are a little bit fiery, and they could feel like this person has a bad mood, like maybe the way they text you, the way they answer the questions are like very cutthroat or very upfront, like unpolite, kind of in a way where They might even start some sort of argument with you. You know, this person, you know, they have the Five of Pentacles, which signifies that this person feels like either they left you out in the cold or you left them out in the cold. So this person could be angry if you're the one saying no, no, thank you. Because I gave two meanings for that Strength card. For some of you guys, is like this person is the one giving you the cold shoulder and saying that this is a missed out opportunity, and they're not gonna, you know, continue to work on this connection. And for some of you guys, is like this person is not giving up. This person's still like holding on to you, and they're saying that right now you guys are not speaking, but they're still hopeful of the connection. You know. They need to make a big decision about you, or maybe they already made it. If this person is not talking to you, this person already chose to move on. This person already chose. They make the big decision of like pursuing someone else, or you know, not give energy to this right now. Okay. If this person already is acting like you know, it's like pushing back, then best you know that this person is already moving on. I'm sorry to tell you that, but this person is like, they got the two fives, the horrible fives, the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. Is like they feel like they lost time. They feel like this is just going nowhere. They feel like the connection has gone cold. All right, let me see how you feel about them, Gemini. Two Swords. You're still confused about them. You're still like, you know, trying to like make sense. You want closure from this person. You want to have a conversation and be, you know, like, how would you say, like, be civil about it, you know, or be truthful and clear about it is what I'm getting, Gemini. And on your side, you know, Two Swords, Six of Swords, Nine of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. To me, like, that's somebody that wants to still require some sort of closure, still wants to know if this is salvageable, if you can do something, or if you tell them to do something different, if this can come back together. But I feel like your person has already walked away for some of you guys. You're in your feelings. This person, this situation is driving you nuts. This situation is, you're crying at night. You're having horrible dreams at night. You're having nightmares. You really want to come towards this person. You want to clear the air with this person. But I feel like your person is the one saying no, at least on this side. Sometimes the readings are vice versa, so it flip-flops, you know. Gina, what's up? Mind your own. What's up? Hola. What are the actions towards this person, towards Gemini? What are the actions towards Gemini? Ten of Wands. That's the third time I see the Ten of Wands. When I was shuffling, when I was splitting the deck, I kept seeing the Ten of Wands, and it's like blockages, difficulties. Now, the Ten of Wands is self-imposed blockages, meaning that they make excuses, meaning that they embark in additional overtime at work just so they can get, you know, distracted. It's just things that come in between, and they rather assess those things that, you know, come to you and talk to you. So I feel like when they might block you, Gemini, they might block you. They might tell you, I don't have time. I can't do this. I'm busy. They're still assessing the situation. They're still thinking of whether if this should be given another chance, or if they should invest more in this connection. I think this connection for them is going to be more of a benefit, meaning like financial benefit, or maybe like friends with benefit. You know what I mean? When it comes to like love and emotions, I don't see any emotions here. Like, I don't see any true love. I don't think they're in love with you. It's more about a benefit, whether financially or whether companionship with no emotions, or maybe you guys have some sort of project together, some sort of account together, and it benefits them. I don't know, but it's all about, for them, if they do accept you back, or if they do offer you anything, is going to be because it benefits them. Okay, it's not because they love you or they choose you. It's because there's a benefit for them. What are your actions towards this person? I think you're gonna choose to kick this person out of, out of your life. The Tower, the King of Swords. You're politely telling this person, hey, um, you're politely telling this person, hey, I don't think this is gonna work out. I don't think this is a good idea. I don't think this connection is going anywhere. The Tower is like a you know, sudden realization, or you doing something where you literally break this connection apart, and you say, you know what? Maybe you had a chance in the past, but you don't have a chance anymore. Done deal. I'm gonna get out there. I'm gonna party. Can you hear me? Oh, I'm gonna get out there. I'm gonna party. I'm gonna have a good time. And I'm gonna celebrate me. You know, I'm gonna go out there and be social. Look at that. The Sun card. Oh yeah. The Sun card. Yeah. You're gonna do your thing. You're not gonna let this person like hold you back. Think about it. Like, if you're trying to negotiate within yourself to see if I'm worthy, Gemini's probably like, oh no, like, you lost me a long time ago, so keep moving. So I don't think there's a reconciliation. I don't think there's a at least on your side, you're saying, nah, I'm good. What is the outcome for this? Let's just ask. What is the outcome? Possible outcome. There it is. Ten of Swords. There's some sort of ending here, Jemmy. It's like, well, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Possible outcome is the three of wands. So I feel like they're still gonna wait, or they're still gonna wait on you. They're still gonna say, hey, you know what? Since you're trying to break up with me, or since you're saying that you're not interested anymore, I'm gonna give you some time. I'm gonna give you some time and make sure that that's what you want. But overall, I feel like there's some sort of ending here. I feel like somebody's gonna rather, like, whether you or them, but somebody's gonna choose to like look into new love, like true love. Like, someone's gonna be chasing, the hearts, the hearts. Someone's gonna be chasing like a true emotional connection rather than somebody that it's more of a benefit, or something that is already played out and has a lot of issues, or somebody that is somebody they'd rather have someone new than go back to somebody that has a huge ego or doesn't know what they want. That's what I'm seeing here. I feel like somebody's gonna choose to like socialize before even coming back to this. So I feel like, yeah, there's some sort of ending. Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck for what are the the possible outcome of this, and it's like somebody's just not accepting anything from the other. Somebody's shutting down. Somebody's saying whatever. I gave you the opportunity. That's it. You get 3 tries. That's why there's 3 cups at the bottom there. I gave you 3 chances. You ain't getting a 4th one. For what? I gave you too many chances. That's what Gemini is saying, probably. Let's go to Cancer. All right, Cancer. This is gonna be a quick one. I didn't know what to do the live about. Like, I was like, man, I should just maybe do like free tarot readings, but I don't know. I feel like I need to do some for the 12 Zodiacs here. Love from Leo from Croatia. All the best to you and your son. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my God. I wish I could heart that. Can I? Can I? No, I can't. But thank you so much. All right, here we go. Cancer. Let's see what you have. Cancer, maybe you're experiencing new love, or there's new love for you. Okay. Big changes. Big changes lead to new love. You're conflicted though. It's okay. It's okay. Let's see. The person in your mind, how they feel about you right now. Their feelings. Tell me. Why is everybody getting the Strength card? Death card. Okay. So whoever you're thinking about, you guys had an ending. Let's just let's just put it that way. You guys had an ending, and guess what? This person's trying to come back into your life. I know you don't want to hear about past person, but sometimes a lot of the people that are, have somebody in their mind is because they do want the past person. Either they want closure or they want to see if this is gonna go to where you guys are gonna have another chance, right? Letting somebody go that you loved at one point is not that easy. I trust me. And there's no shame in like having somebody or thinking about your past or your ex. Nobody's gonna make fun of you. You love hard, and your feelings are valid. But you have the strength card, same position as Gemini's or Taurus. I can't remember. And then you have the death card. So this person's telling me they're holding back, and this person's also saying that you guys had an ending, but now, right now, they want to come back to this. There was unspoken truth, or there's still like pending business, things that you guys are still attached to. If not, it's just that this person wants another chance. Cancer, you got somebody from the past coming back, trying to revive. The judgment is like reviving the dead here. The angel is like bringing everybody back to life, but before that, you guys had an ending. It's a death. The connection had an ending, and now somebody's trying to revive this. So somebody is coming back into your past, and as much as you don't want to hear about the past, it's could be that somebody, whoever you're thinking about, if this is a new person, they're trying to end something, and exterior to you. They're dealing with other stuff. If this is a new person, Cancer, and you're like, why is this person acting like they're not interested, or they're giving you like doubts about the connection, is because they're dealing with something else that you don't know about. Okay, if this is a person that you had something going on, I feel like this person wants to come back. They're telling me they do want to come back. They're not actually putting action towards it right now, but they are thinking of you, and they do want to come back. They're finding a way to like manifest you back, or manifest some sort of new opportunity with you, or just closure with you, or something like that. In case you guys already given up on this connection, and you guys said, okay, it's done, like there's nothing we can do. Whenever I get the death card in a situation, that's a final thing. But it's done. But I guess as time happens and we evolve and we mature, there's gonna be times where we're gonna want to go back to the past, right? Let's see how Cancer feels about this person. The Hangman. You're waiting for this person, or you just don't know. It's like you need more information about what this person is wanting to do, or what they want, because there's a big decision you got to make. So, the Hangman in combination with the six of, or not the six, the Lovers, it pertains that you need additional information, or you need more insight on how this person feels, because this is going to be like a very important decision. If you let this person come back, I feel like you guys do have some sort of good connection, but what are your friends and family are going to think about you, right? If you let this person come back, or what are their intentions of them coming back? Did they realize that you were the one, and then they can't find anybody better than you, Cancer? Because I feel like you do have true and genuine love for them. Six of Cups here on how you feel about them. You feel like this is a person, like a soulmate. This is a person that you connect really good. You forget about the difficult times, and you try to connect to like the happy moments, or the happy times here. This person could also be or you could also be telling me that this person gives you gifts, makes you feel good, helps you connect to your inner child. They're very fun overall. Vice versa, you're like that with them, I feel like some of you you might be dealing with a Pisces here. I have Scorpio, Leo, Gemini. I have all kinds of I'll be honest with you, Cancer. I feel like you waited for this person for a long time. I feel like you even put your life on hold. I know that's gonna sound kind of crazy, and it's not gonna be for everybody, right? Because this is a general reading. This is not a personal reading. But I feel like some of you cancers you guys put your life on hold because you've been wanting to hear from this person. You've been wanting for this person to change or this person to let go of something so you guys can be together, okay? What is the actions towards Cancer? I feel like this person is making it kind of difficult and a little complicated to come towards you. They're conflicted a lot, but they do want that new opportunity. They do want to see if you can give them another chance. But I feel like they're thinking that you being single, you being out there is going to be really, really hard for them to, or for you to give them another chance. You know, it's going to be hard for you to give them another chance because you're probably like, single and, wanted by many and also independent, you know. They're looking at the worst when they're asking themselves if you will give them another chance. They think of the worst, like no, like you might say no. So they're making it difficult. I feel like you're gonna find new love. I feel like someone in the past or somebody you're thinking of is still thinking of you, but because they're hesitating to make some sort of move, you're gonna find someone new, and they're gonna find out that you have a third party. For some of you guys, this is someone from the past, from a long time ago, and you already have another life, you know, or like a whole different, like you're already married or you're already with someone else, and you're gonna break their heart or something like that. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, if this person does make a move on you, Cancer, they're gonna feel like there's a missed out opportunity here. Overall, I feel like this person just gives you this sour taste in your mouth. Like this person just reminds you of all the pain, like you've waited, like although you waited for this person, like when they get here, when they make a move on you, for you is like, oh cool, but what the heck? Why would you want to reconnect with me? Why would you want to do this thing again, after all the pain and all that? And it's like Cancer is like looking into something new, but at the same time, this is weird. This is a weird message, Cancer. I think you're still stuck on something or someone that you haven't been able to release, and I feel like you're conflicted between giving this person another opportunity and or choosing new. For some of you guys, you already moved on. You already moved on. If you're the Cancer trying to connect with this person, you're gonna find out that they have another individual. That they're already single. They're already talking to someone else. Yeah, that is crazy. Maybe a Virgo, Taurus. I have a lot of zodiac signs. I have a lot of major arcanas here. Possible outcome. I don't see this going anywhere at all. It's like two people kind of see and realize that it's too late. It's too late for you guys to come together anymore, and like there's still love there, but at the same time, it's like it's just too difficult to overcome that pain or overcome whatever it is that is going on and pushing you guys apart. That, deep down, we still love each other, but at the same time, it's like we just have to push each other away. Damn, that's deep. Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Difficulties, blockages, not happening. Okay. Possible outcome is there's gonna be truth here. There's gonna be truth, and if it's too conflicting, if it's too difficult, somebody's gonna choose to walk away on the spot, like right away. Like they're not even gonna continue to ask or beg or anything like that, someone's gonna say, "Oh, okay, never mind, nothing has changed. I'm walking away." Could also be that once somebody realizes that they're engaged, or they're already dating someone else, or they're already like, independent, and they don't need the other person, somebody just says, "Okay, never mind, I'm gonna walk away from this." For some of you guys, for some of you Cancers, you have somebody who is literally begging you, stalking you, saying, "Give me another chance, give me another chance, give me another chance, please." And they're it's hard. It's like they're stalking you. They're pushing it. They're buying you gifts and stuff like that. And you're like, I don't know what I want. Like, I know I like you, or I know I love you, but I don't know if I can trust you anymore. Simple as that. I don't even know. I don't even know if this is possible anymore. That's what you're saying. Damn. That's crazy. All right, let's go to Leo. These are going to be kind of quick. Usually I spend like 4 hours on all Zodiac signs, and I just don't want it to be like that, that long. Here we go. All right, Leo, what's going on? Okay, Page of Pentacles. The Sun card, that's you. Oh, the Lovers, nice. Okay, one more. Split the deck and the Death card. Ooh, it's no bueno. Well, let's see. Could be dealing with Leo, Gemini, Scorpio. Tell me how this person feels about Leo right now. They're waiting for you to make a decision. Justice, you could be dealing with a Libra, maybe a fire sign here who's a little immature, or maybe they have kids or they have children. All right, this person's telling me that you're the one who's immature, Leo. You're the one who's acting like you don't know what you want. You're the one playing games. This person's saying, I need Leo to make a decision if they want to commit or not, because they're acting like a child. I have a fire child here, the page of wands. So the Justice card, Page of Wands, and the Hierophant is like, Leo talks all this, but they're acting very childish, and they need to make a decision. A decision needs to be made. Either this person is wanting for you to choose them, or say, okay, let's be in a committed relationship long term, or you're waiting on a Leo for them to because the Justice card is legalities, to maybe finalize the divorce, or or maybe reconciliate or whatever. But it's something legal, like a legal contract. It's like maybe you're waiting for this Leo to do this. If not, it's like you just want them to make a decision, already, make up your mind. Leo is what this person's saying. Is Leo needs to make up their mind. They're acting immature. They're breadcrumbing me. That's what this person's saying. Whoever you're dealing with. I have Taurus and I have Libra. Also, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're saying Leo's acting a little beat. I don't know. This person has a strong character for some reason. They're upset, or maybe they're just outspoken, but they're waiting patiently for you. They're like, okay, we're gonna see what Leo does. I already told them what I want. The cards are on the table. They really want long term with you. They want long term with you, but they cannot take the breadcrumbing. They cannot take the immatureness, the childish, the games. They cannot take that, Leo. They don't want that. They're waiting on you. Or you're waiting on something. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna pull the energy of how you feel about this person. You don't trust this person. You feel like this person's sneaky. You feel like this person could, out of nowhere, leave, snap, or you feel like this person's also entertaining someone else. Seven of Swords and the Six of Pentacles to me is like this person is socially known, socially out there, and you're telling me that you don't trust this person, but you also you like at one point this person was like you're telling me, Leo, that at one point this person was like emotional fulfillment. So there, this could be somebody that you met and now the situation's on hold. You put everything on hold, Leo, and or they did, or I don't know, vice versa, right? But either they don't trust you or you don't trust them because maybe they get around or something like that. I don't know. Maybe you're thinking that they have a lot of options or they deal with a lot of people that it's very easy for them. Because what you're telling me here is the Seven of Swords and the Six of Pentacles is like they deal with a lot of people. They have time for a lot of people. They could be socializing all the time. Like a salesperson that is always talking to, like if you're like a woman, Leo, that sells, suits, and you're always talking to successful people buying suits, men, and maybe you do get hit on, or your person thinks that you get hit on all the time. And so that's what they don't trust about you, or they don't trust that you're going to commit to them, or, they have doubts about you, Leo. What is this person's action towards you, Leo? Okay. Wow. Unbelievable. This person's still going to offer you love, commitment. They're still going to offer you emotions. And also they're going to put the sex card on the table. Is like, you want it, come get it. Like if you really want this, I have everything for you, Leo. And this person is gonna like let you know, like, I can give you everything you want. Why are you not, why are you like confused? Like, why are you acting childish? Like, so their next actions is the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the King of Swords. It's like they're offering you everything. They're offering you their heart. They're really do tell, they're gonna tell you in some sort of letter, some sort of text message. They're gonna say, hey, listen here, I am waiting for you to make a decision. I've been telling you, I've been praising you and all this, but with the King of Swords, is like, but if nothing's gonna happen, then this is where we cut ties. This is where we go our own path, and I'm gonna look into someone else new, and I'll let you go, and I'll set you free where you can just do the same thing, okay? Let's see what you're going to do about this situation, Leo. Oh, Leo. I feel like you're somewhat of a little bit of a mess. Not necessarily like in a bad way, but I feel like you're just confused. You're conflicted on the whole situation. You don't know really, you just don't know what you want. I feel like you're going to choose to heal. You're going to choose to say, okay, cool, thanks. But I feel like you're also going to end up like communicating with this person. Like out of nowhere, you're going to act like you need time and like you need to figure things out, but then out of nowhere you're gonna text this person, or you're gonna say, hey, you want to meet me over here and have some fun, or have tickets to this, would you want to go? Like there's this hot and cold type of energy that I still get from you, and I don't know what's going on with you, Leo, but I feel like again, you don't know what you want, and I feel like this person is being honest and letting you know, hey, if you can't choose to like accept me or be just for me, then I'm gonna let you go 100%. And you're like, I bet I can come back even if you tell me that that you're gonna let me go. I bet if I text you, this is what you're saying, Leo, I bet that if I text you one weekend, one night, you're gonna come calling back to me. Ooh. Who are you, Leo? Who the is that? This iced tea so good. I don't think you know what you're letting go, Leo. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna get on your person's side, and I'm gonna tell you, because they do have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. They generally do have the hots for you. Like, they do feel attracted. Like, genuinely, this person really does. Like when you have you ever been in love and you look at this person and all you want is that one person? It doesn't matter who is in, like, it doesn't matter if a naked model crosses, the path. Like, you're like, get away, or get out of my view. I'm looking at the love of my life. This person really does have that with you. And I think you're gonna let that go. And I think you're the type of Leo that always creates issues or creates difficulties and creates inner. You're the type of Leo that just. I'm gonna put it this way: you go with the flow. You don't think about it. If you don't feel good about it in the moment, then you say no and you keep moving. But then there's times where you're like, oh shoot, I'm gonna see if this person is gonna want to hang out with me again or something like that, and you go back to it. I don't know, Leo. I don't know. You're coming in as the true self, or your true self here with the King of Wands, whether you're a male or female. But it gives me this cockiness of like, I can get whatever I want. I can have anybody that I want. I don't need this person. I could just get out there. People are fighting for me. You could also have a lot of competition. Like, maybe you just don't know who to choose or who to pick. But what I see with you, Leo, is that your feet are not planted on the ground. Like, you're on this cloud nine trying to find somebody, but when you do, you don't plant the seed. Like, there's something that either bothers you or gets you bored, and then you're like wanting to move on to the next one. It's that same feeling of matching on dating apps. A lot of people match with you and you start a conversation, and then somebody new matches you and they're like, they seem more interesting or better looking, and then you forget about the other person that you had a conversation with. You ghost them, or they ghost you, whatever. But it's like that. It's like you're just going with the flow, you're going with the moment. But because of that, I feel like I gotta have this person's, the cross watchers back here, because they are offering you something very legit, but you're choosing to just be in the moment. I also feel like there's somebody else in the mix. Leo has another person that they rather be with than the cross watcher. I'm gonna throw that out there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The fact that you cannot give this person another opportunity is because maybe there's still someone else that you're still interested on, or you're still waiting on. I'm not sure. You tell me what's going on, Leo. You know what? Let me see what's the possible outcome between these two right now. Did I not tell you that, Leo? Come on. Come on. Three of Swords, third party, heartbreak, heartache. It's gonna continue to be a game between y'all two. Especially, I feel like the Leo is a little careless. I'm a Leo too, and I have your back, but I don't sugarcoat anything. And if it's not resonating with you, then it's not resonating with you. You don't have to get mad. Why would you get mad if the reading doesn't resonate? Why would you get upset? You're not the only person. You're not the only Leo. Third party situation here, whether they have that or whether you have that. Yeah, look at that. At the bottom of the deck, Death card and the Lovers. There's going to be some sort of situation that is going to, whoever's cross-watching, and if your Leo's acting, disconnected. Um, there's gonna be some sort of realization here, some sort of decision that says, okay, we're good, no more, no more chances for the Leo, or maybe the Leo is gonna say no more chances for this person. But there's a 100% sure disconnection of a relationship here, or a connection. Let's go to Virgo. All right, Virgo, let's go. You on your feelings, Virgo, with that moon? Lovers, huh? You need to make a big decision here. You're like wondering when you're gonna experience love, or who's gonna accept you or fight for you, something like that. Like you feel a little lonely, maybe. You feel content with where you're at in life, but I feel like at the same time, it's like when it comes to the heart, is it's a little difficult. You always, for some reason, like you always find some sort of blockage or an excuse, or someone puts an excuse, or maybe, I don't know. Let's check it out. Let's check it out, Virgo. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Last shuffle. Tell me how this person feel about Virgo right now. King of Swords. You could be dealing with an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Not necessarily. This person has this energy of like wanting to communicate, finding a solution to the problems. If you guys do have problems, this person is open for, cooperation, or they do have the sense of wanting to like find the issue, find the problem. They're also choosing to be single right now because they don't trust. They need truth, okay, or they need some sort of sign that you guys are gonna be able to come together. Now, this person's hesitating because maybe the communication is not that well. They do have the King of Swords, the Ace of Swords, which it has to do with a lot of communication. This person could also be telling me that they get this intuitive feeling, or this feeling about you where they need more information about you. That's why they have to hold back, and that's why they're acting, with the Strength card. Everybody's getting the Strength card. I don't know why. They have to hold back, because again, they're acting independent of this connection because there's additional information that they need from you. This person is open for communication, but it's a constructive communication. Emotionally, I don't think this person, the cross watcher, or this person in your mind, emotionally, I don't think they're like available right now. I think it's more of a like a somebody to talk to, maybe like a friend, or something like that. Whoever you're dealing with, Virgo, they're not giving you they're not giving you I don't think they're giving you the time. I think they're giving you like messages. They're talking to you as well, but they're not giving you like a date, or they're not giving you signs that this could grow into something better. They're choosing to stay independent and single, to be honest with you. They're holding back. Whoever you're dealing with, Virgo, this person is more of they're a talker. They like to chat, they like to talk. So don't confuse their friendship, and don't confuse the fact that they're just available for communication, that they're interested in you. I have to say that because I don't think this person is interested. I don't think so. I don't think they're interested anymore. Let's see how Virgo feels about this person. Oof. Virgo, you want this to happen. You're hoping that this happens. You're hoping that this comes back, or you come back to this person. There's a lot of pain here. There's a lot of regret. For some of you guys, if this is a past person, they put you in a third party situation. If it's not a third party, they just broke your heart to the point where, like, nobody had to be involved. Like, there's no other third person, but like there was, like, they broke your heart, and you're still carrying that. You're telling me that you want to heal this connection, you want to make this right, because you want an emotional connection, you want something emotional out of this, but your person is coming up with, like, I just want to talk. All I have is words for you. I don't have emotions. And you're saying, well, can we just heal it? Can we just find a way to, like, even out and balance this out so we can overcome this pain and all this? I feel like you see this person as wish fulfillment. Like, I think you're dealing with somebody, Virgo, that they're very, like, attractive. They're very, I don't know, you're very interested in them. Like, you want them. You want this person, and it doesn't matter what they've done in the past, or it doesn't matter if they say something where, I have a person. You're like, I don't care. I'll be the third party. It's like you want this person at all costs. Nine of Cups is like, I want you, and you're gonna be mine. You'll see. I feel like you're planning something with this person. Okay. One thing I will tell you, Virgo, is this person is not available. It's not this person is single. I'll tell you right now. This person is single. I don't want to break your heart. I don't want, but when it comes to you, this person is unavailable for you. This person is going to be a really good friend, but they're holding back. All they want to do is communicate. How does this person, what are the actions? What are the actions of this person towards Virgo? Let's see what they're going to do right now. They're still going to be confused, and I feel like they're still going to entertain you. They're going to align you in what's going on, how they feel, what they expect or what they want in a person, okay? Okay, listen. For some of you guys, because I did say that if you guys are in the outs, like, this person wants to find a solution, and that's what the outcome is like this person wanting to find a solution to whatever is happening here, because they are holding back for a reason, okay? For some of you guys, this person is going to want to come back together with you. Like, they're going to want some sort of reconciliation, If this is a past person, if this is a new person, they still don't know what they want. I feel like if this is a new person that you haven't dated and you haven't, like, had some sort of connection with, they don't know what they want. They are looking for a connection, They are looking for someone to settle down with and be in a long-term connection with, but they don't know if you're the one, Virgo. I'm sorry to say that. If this is a past person, your past person is going to want to, come and line you in some sort of situation, and they're going to ask you, would you want to give it another go, another try? How you feel about our connection right now? At the bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles, and to me, the Three of Pentacles is like coming together. It's like not reconciliating, but like coming together just to talk, or maybe just having a conversation one-on-one through text message or something like that, like to see if we can build again, to see if we can come back and have a constructive energy. Because the Three of Pentacles is about, like, creating and constructing together as a team. Okay? A lot of tarot readers are going to be like, oh, Three of Pentacles, this is a third party situation. Like, not necessarily. Let's see what you're doing, Virgo. You're obsessed. You're obsessed with this person, but I feel like you're going to wait for the right time. You're going to wait for the right moment. I feel like you're not giving up on this person. If this is somebody you really want, you're going to continue to fight for this person. You're going to continue to wait for this person. I feel like you have some sort of, like, if this is a new person, you created some sort of fantasy that you can't seem to release, because in your brain you already implemented that you guys are meant to be together, or that you guys are going to be together, and you just got to give them a little bit of time to like understand and realize that you guys are meant to be together. For some of you guys, if this is a past person, I feel like you're just waiting for the right moment to like tell them, hey, I'm still connected to you. I'm still like wanting to, be with you. There is a devil energy here on your side, Virgo. So the devil is never a good card to have, ever, 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 ever. Don't let any tarot reader tell you that the devil card is okay to have or it's good. It's a bad energy. It says that this connection is gonna throw you off of your energy, or like make you feel uncomfortable, get you depressed, get you jealous, get you, drink, get you to smoke, get you to do things, get you to cope with this. If it's negative, get you to cope with this in a negative way, like influence you negatively. I don't see you doing anything, but I see you like there just waiting for the right moment, or you're for sure thinking that something is going to happen between y'all two, and you're just waiting for them. But when it comes to like actions, I feel like you're just waiting for them to make the move, to allow you guys to connect together or come together. Kind of crazy. It's all over the place. What is the possible outcome in this connection? Let's see. I feel like you guys are getting two of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. You guys will be negotiating each other. I think throughout the summer, you guys are gonna be in contact, and you guys are gonna be like separated, but there's gonna be some sort of communication or negotiation. Also like some sort of like juggling when it comes to the whole situation. I feel like you or them, you guys are still going to be social. Like you guys are still going to be acting single, and out there, like pretending that you guys can find someone better. I don't know if that's for you, Virgo, or for the cross watcher, but I feel like you guys are still stuck because there's some sort of like strong connection here in between the both of you guys. Two of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. It's, it's 2 twos, you guys are playing hard to get here. You guys will have an opportunity to come back to this connection later on. But I feel like for now, I feel like you guys are going to pretend to walk away from each other, or you guys are going to try to find someone new. But throughout that, you guys are thinking of each other. Oh yeah. That's crazy. Oh my god. Where I go? Let's go to Libra. Devil card. Ooh, Libra. The devil card, huh? Addictions is affecting this connection. Maybe kids. Maybe somebody has a lot of kids or has kids here. Something to do with kids here, Libra. Feeling stuck, huh? All right, here we go. Tell me how this person feels about Libra right now. Their feelings. Okay. Whoever it is that you're dealing with, Libra, they do want to heal this connection. They do want to come together with you. Even if you guys are not communicating right now, even if like all of a sudden this person, stop communicating with you, it's probably because they're sick or they're dealing with some sort of health issue, and you're gonna realize that. But I feel like this person, three of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Magician, this person out of nowhere is gonna show up and say, hey, you want to do something? You want to go and have fun? I don't know, go to an event, go dancing, go get a drink or something like that. For some reason, it feels like it's kind of quiet, kind of slow, and you're wondering what happened to this person. You know, they had a really good energy. If you guys ended up like, meeting each other in person, I feel like you guys maybe could have had like a quick kiss or maybe a hookup or a quickie. I don't know. And then all of a sudden, like, they went quiet. I feel like they're dealing with something health wise, like they're not feeling good. Maybe they're sick, or maybe they had some sort of procedure or something like that, and you're gonna find out about it. But it when it comes to their energy, they feel like you guys are a really good match. They want to reconcile. They want to come back to you. They want to reconnect with you. That's one side of the story. Let's see what your story says. Let's see what you say. How do you feel about this person? Ooh. Ooh. Damn. Damn. Libra, you're telling me that you want this person bad. You want this person bad. You want this person to, like, stand up, man up, woman up, and offer you commitment, choose you, okay? You're very hopeful, and it feels like you really do want growth and expansion with this person. Even if you want to have kids, you even see yourself like having kids with this person. Maybe you already have kids. I don't know. Six of Wands, could be another Libra or a Taurus, or it could be like a Sagittarius, Leo, Aries that you're dealing with. Virgo, maybe. You're digging this person. You're digging this, like you really like this person, and this person likes you. What are the actions? This person's actions towards Libra. That's weird, because this reading is so, like, for Libra. Look at that. They do want you. What's going on? Like, is there a problem between y'all two? Oh my God. Their actions is the King of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Fool. It's like they do want an opportunity with you. It's one of the things that I realized and that I noticed from this person, from you, cross watcher, is that you're invested, you're interested, you're showing, but you're not showing emotions. Maybe you're the type of person, cross watcher, that you show love by inviting them or having fun, dancing, interacting with them, maybe like sleeping with them. That's how you show love. Because I think Virgo's saying that they want you. They think you're very good looking. I mean Virgo, not Virgo. Libra. I just did Virgo. But Libra is saying that you're very good looking, that you're very attractive, that, they see like a long-term and good possibility of having kids or having a family with you, even if it's not with kids, maybe just a pet or whatever. They do want you. Like, Libra does want you, cross watcher. I'm gonna say this: if the cross watcher, Libra, if your person doesn't make a move on you, or if you guys can't seem to, like, come together and align and have clarity on the situation right here, or maybe if the if your person's not able to, like, show emotions, you might let them go. They might just, I don't know. Let me see your what are your actions, Libra? Your actions. I feel like you're playing hard to get, and you're a little bit confused on this whole situation. You want balance and equality when it comes to like this person, and this person is showing you, but there's something that you don't trust, or there's additional information that you need, Libra. Typical Libra, right? Now, I'm not saying that in a bad way, but it's like you require a little bit more than just a couple of drinks for you to fall in love, or for you to accept somebody into your life, or bring somebody into your life. It's like, yeah, I get it. You're taking me out. We're having a good time. We're having fun, you know, things are getting hot and steamy or something like that, but I need more. Like, what can you offer? What can you give me? Are you going to be able to offer me kids? Are you going to be able to offer me a long-term connection? Like, I need to know. Like, tell me before you just want to see me and I hate it when people text me. Well, not like that, but it's like I already lost what I was saying. Um, but yeah, it's like you need some assurance. It's like you want to get validated. You want to be put in the pedestal. No shame on that, Libra. Shoot, I'll put you on the pedestal if I had you. There's people that would put you on the pedestal and like give you all the attention. And if that's not if you're a Libra that doesn't require that, it's like you just need truth. You just need some sort of like assurance that this is not just one of those, let's get drunk tonight and wake up in somebody's bed or something like that, type of ordeal here. You're looking for true connection and true emotions here. You're looking for a balanced individual here, Libra. And this person's saying, I can give you that. But for some reason, they're having issues, or they're having problems like being emotionally available for you. Possible outcome here for this. All right. Okay. It feels like somebody. Okay, so somebody's gonna walk away from this connection. Okay, there's some sort of conversation here. Someone's gonna walk away. Now, I'm gonna tell you this, Libra. I think you're the one who doesn't feel sure, who doesn't trust this person, or maybe you do trust them, but it's like you need more from them. They're saying that they're giving you everything they have, or they can, but you're like, no, something is not right here, and because you have the Five of Swords on the actions that you have towards them, and the possible outcome. There's somebody here with the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. I'm gonna say that if you do not get what you want, or if you guys don't get aligned, you're gonna be the one to say no, thank you, I am good. If you're confused, if you can't love, if you can't show emotions, or whatever it is that you're looking for, Libra, that you already know that you need with this person, but they don't have, or they're not offering. If you're gonna get to a point where, like, if you cannot offer that, then I'm walking away. That's what the Libra's saying. Like, Libra's saying, I'm walking away. I have no problem walking away from this. I have no problem walking away. Let's talk and let's be clear. Let's be adults. What's going on here? You're dealing with, I don't know. You could be dealing with someone that drinks too much too, has like drinking problems or something like that, Libra. If it's not them, it's you. But somebody here drinks way too much. Way too much. So I feel like someone's going to walk away from this connection if there's no truth and clarity, or if you're not going to get what you want, Libra. I'm going to put it on you. I'm going to say that you have the upper hand here, and you're demanding something, and if you don't get it, you're just going to walk away. Okay? You have no problem walking away from this individual that is very good looking and you feel like you have a really good opportunity with. But again, if they're not coming in balanced and ready to commit, then you're like, nah, I'm good. All right, let's go on to Scorpio. Scorpio, right out of the get go, like we have the Devil card. Could be dealing with the Capricorn. Could also be having addiction issues, over drinking, over smoking, depression. You know, maybe the P word too much. All right, Scorpio, tell me. Hold on, let me split the deck one more time. For some reason, I don't know why. Something is just moving way too slow for you, Scorpio. 10 of Wands. Man, why all these negative cards for the Scorpio? Tell me how this person feels about Scorpio here. 3 of Cups, they want to come together. They want to go out drinking, dancing. They want to reconcile with you, whoever you're thinking of right now, Scorpio. The Hangman. But they just don't know. It's like they want you to initiate this. You know, they're hoping that you're the one who's gonna. First of all, if this is a past person, then this is somebody who wants to reconcile with you, like wants to come together and have a good time with you, okay? But it could be that family won't let them, maybe your family, or maybe work. If this is a new person, I feel like you guys seem to like hit it off. You guys had a lot of fun, but there was some sort of blockage there with the Hangman. Like this connection was put on hold. It's not moving anywhere. Somebody's dealing with family issues, or you know. For some of you guys, for some of you Scorpios, you realize that this person is still married or has someone else still. So it's kind of like realizing like, oh shoot, this person is still dealing with someone else, or they're not fully single. And so then this person, you know, pull their energy, or they're just waiting on something with the Hangman. Could be a Pisces or an Aries that you're dealing with. Earth sign. It feels like you guys have a good time. It feels like you guys can emotionally like connect, meaning like you guys have some sort of like good. You guys have the same interests for some reason. That's what I'm getting. You guys laugh at the same things. You guys like the same things, maybe. Let's see how Scorpio feels about this person. The Hermit. You don't know. You're trying to find out. The 5 of Cups. Ooh. The Strength card, and everybody's getting the Strength card today. I don't know why. And the High Priestess. Your intuition is telling you something about this person. Your intuition is telling you that this person might not be single, or they might be entertaining other people. If this is a past person, you're gonna realize that the person you're thinking about has already moved on, and they can't come towards you. You want communication though. On your side, the way you feel about them, I don't know if I said the Hermit. The Hermit, 5 of Cups, which is a missed out opportunity, with the Strength card and the oh my God, who's calling me? With the Strength card and the the high priestess, like like there's something inside of you that keeps telling you to like hold back, push back, that this is a missed out opportunity, that you shouldn't, embark, go back to this person, that this is going to be a difficult situation or a difficult connection to move forward with. Let me see how does this person feel about Scorpio? Because I feel like I don't have enough information when it comes to this person. Man, this person is all about you, but what? Why is the Hangman here? Let me see. Why is the Hangman here? Why is there like a sudden stop or like a little blockage here? Ooh. They're telling me that they're waiting on you, Scorpio. That's weird. They're waiting on you. Then you need to make a decision. It feels like this person is interested, but at the same time, you're like, I don't trust you. I see I see somebody that is untrustworthy when I see them. And it's like you're saying something about like deep in my heart or deep in my intuition is telling me to stay away from you. That's what you're saying. And this person is just waiting on you because, the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups and the Eight of Wands is like, clarifying the Hangman is like they're waiting on you. They're waiting on you to say, okay, come get me, or okay, let's make this work. So maybe you do have the upper hand, but it feels like you already lost hope on this connection. It feels like you already lost hope on this person. It feels like you don't trust this person. It feels like this person doesn't validate you. It feels like this person plays with you. Like they see you sad and they don't do anything about it, Scorpio. You know? Like maybe you're listening to a lot of tarot readings in regards to this person, and you're like, yeah, a lot of these readings are saying to stay away from this person. Let's see, what are the actions towards you? Oof. Five of Pentacles. They're gonna ghost you. They're gonna ghost you. They're gonna move on. They're gonna release you, Scorpio. Whoever you're pushing away, whoever you're holding back from, yeah, they're gonna release you. They're gonna be like, okay, bet. All right, I get it, Scorpio. Cool. Yeah, you ain't even budging. You're like, whatever. I feel like your desires and what you want, Scorpio, is to find somebody. Maybe there's a fire sign here for you, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But your desire is to find somebody who you have a really good chemistry with, you can trust, you can build with, and it feels like this person is not the one for some reason. For some reason, you're saying that that person is not the one, and you're gonna set out and find the one that you can build fresh again with, or build an empire with. I don't know why I'm saying that. And this could be a fire sign because this is the King of Wands and the Four of Wands. So you're looking for a more exciting, more passionate, more action-oriented type of connection. And this person was coming in as a little bit more dull, like a little bit more earthy, like not as exciting. There's nothing wrong with earth signs. I mean, I'm not saying anything like that. I'm just saying, like, there's a big difference between a fire sign and an earth sign. Like fire signs are like get up and go. They're also very, I would say, irresponsible if they're not balanced. The fire signs. But they're the ones that will get you in trouble, or that will get you in a good time, that will make you forget about whatever it is that you're suffering from, and give you like this really, really good time. Yeah, I feel like you're looking for something else. Yeah. Either way, this person is gonna. You're pushing this person away. Scorpio, you're pushing this person away. Outcome of this situation. I feel like, well, the actions five of Pentacles. They're not gonna talk to you anymore. They're gonna ghost you. But outcome for this situation is the Page of Swords. You guys are still gonna check each other's social media, hold back from each other. You guys are not opening up, emotionally. And I feel like someone here, whether you, Scorpio, or them, someone's gonna choose to go into some sort of new opportunity, like take a leap of faith somewhere else. Somebody's gonna choose to start fresh, single again. Go out and date again, or meet someone else again. Yeah. They're leaving, but they're looking back at you. Vice versa, this could be you. You're leaving, but you're looking back at them, Damn. I don't know what's going on here, but ooh, that's why I'm single. Psych. No, I am single. 100%. After I got my pup, after I got my Bella, my dog is I'm so whatever when it comes to love. I'm more on taking care of my, training her, and then taking care of my son. And I haven't been really paying attention to the dating apps or anybody else, or giving any sort of energy to anyone, which is kind of weird, because I feel because I'm saying it, I'm messing it up, but I feel like that's when you manifest love. It's when you just disconnect from it and you just love what you have, and that's when you, I guess, manifest a really good connection in your life. But I don't know, maybe not. All right, Sagittarius, let's go. What's up with the Devil card? Everybody's getting the Devil card here. Saggy, what's going on? The Moon card, it feels like you're still bonded to somebody, and you still think about them. It could also be that you have some sort of issue, some sort of addiction that you're not telling anybody. You're still connected to someone, but you're not telling anybody. You're not telling anybody. Let's see how this person feels about you, the one that you keep thinking about. Sagittarius, how does this person feel about you? You're very attractive. They're saying that you're very attractive. They see you as somebody who's very successful, very popular. They also see you as somebody that gives them anxiety. 10 of Wands, a lot of blockages, a lot of things in between y'all two. It's this person's telling me, oh yeah, when it comes to Sagittarius, oh man, Sagittarius is, someone that, I wish I had, or my ideal partner, based on their body. I would say that body, or their charisma or character. They're saying they're praising you a lot. Sagittarius, they're praising you a lot. They also have a lot of sexual desire with you. It's just that they also, the way they feel about you is that things did not go right, or you guys cannot seem to communicate peacefully. It's very dry, and it's very to the point, communication here is ugh, like that. Ugh. There's times where there's times when this person wants to literally talk to you. They want to call you, they want to message you, but they know they can't for some reason, or they know that, they're, again, with the 10 of Wands, is it's not possible anymore. Either you block them, they're blocked, or they blocked you, or something like that. They do think about you a lot, Saggy. They do think about you a lot. Maybe they got anxiety over you at one point. They still overthink the situation. If they lost you as a person, like as a romantic lover, if this is a past person, then they're still dwelling on that. They still can't believe that it's just not happening anymore. So this person is also feeling the same way. I don't know if I was picking when I was splitting the deck. I told you like you're on your feelings about somebody, like you're still bonded to someone with the devil, or maybe you're going through addictions. I don't know, but there's somebody here who still thinks about you, Sagittarius, but they know that it's going to be very difficult for you guys to like, for anything to happen with that 10 of wands and the 4 of cups is like you guys tried many times. You guys gave it a lot of hope, but nothing really ever happened. I'm gonna put the cross watcher on the spot and call them out and say that for you it was more sexual than anything. You're still sexually bonded to this person. I don't know what that means, but it like uh, the this person you're thinking about in your mind, Sagittarius, is somebody that you guys got pretty physical or wanted to get physical or just it wanted to be just about, even if you guys didn't get physical, is like there was some sort of physical interest, or they desire you because you were really popular, very good looking, something with the physical, even if you guys didn't get to bed, but it was based on like the way you look or something like that. All right. Let's see how Sagittarius feels about this person in their mind. Ooh, King of Swords. Could be an air sign. Earth sign. Fire sign. Oof, 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 oof. It says here that the way you feel about it is like it feels like you made a fair decision here. Like, Sagittarius could be telling me like, you know what, it was really hard, but after like analyzing everything, after like, like talking to this person, after trying to make things right with this person for so many times, or and like I had to cut this connection out. Even when this person offered me a new opportunity, even when this person offered me new things, or this person came back with this brand new idea or brand new energy, like it just didn't work out. There was always fights, there was always complications, there was always someone else outside this connection, maybe family, friends, that made this connection difficult. That's what you're telling me, Sagittarius. You're telling me that whoever you're thinking of was influenced by exterior influences, or people around, like their circle, like their friends were saying, oh, you're telling me that this person's friends or family were saying, leave the Sagittarius is not worth it, or F the Sagittarius, like you feel like they were against you, like there was many people against you to be able to make this right, and you had to walk away. So you're telling me that you, Sagittarius, you're the one that walked away. And if you didn't walk away, then maybe this reading is not going to resonate with you. But you're still thinking of somebody that you walked away, that you value to this day. Like you still like, it took a lot, because the look, the 8 of cups, the 8 of swords on your energy is like you walked away, but you still, in your mind, this person still lives there. You haven't been able to release them. You haven't been able to forget them. They're locked in your head. Like you still hear their voices, or their voices. You still hear them in your head. Like you think back and you're like, oh yeah, that's the one. That's the one that got away. That's the one that for some reason, like we will break up and come back together, and it was hard because you guys try to change. You try to do something different. You try to be different. You stepped out of your, I don't know, out of your persona to be what this person wanted you to be, but there was still conflict, and there was still like chaos and fights and arguments. That's what you're telling me, You're still conflicted about this person. Sometimes you think at night, you lay down and you think about this person, and you wonder if the universe is going to give you guys another opportunity to meet again. Like, maybe 5 years from now, would it be so crazy for you guys to come back together again? You know? Maybe you wanted this person to come through for you. Like, maybe you walked away, but you wanted this person to fight for you so bad. Like, you have to come get me if you really want me. And this person was like, I don't know. I don't know what I want. I just mentally I'm a mess, and I can't chase you, or I can't. Wow. What are these what is this person's actions? Sorry. What are this person's actions towards Saggy here? Okay. Man. If you're already committed, if this is a past person, a person that you haven't been able to release from your life, and maybe this is someone that you're not telling anybody about, like, even if you're married, you're not telling anybody. Like, you're taking this to the grave, or you're like not even to your closest friends, you're not telling them about this particular person. It's like deep, deep, deep within your heart. Um That's funny, because this person also wants another opportunity with you. This person is, you know what I said about when I asked, when I was reading your energy, and when, like when you lay down and you thought, or, things were going through your head, and you asked, if you're going to have another opportunity with this person. It's like this person has the same cards. Well, not the same cards, but the same message. It's like, even if you're married right now, even if you're happy, like this person is thinking and saying, I wonder if the universe is going to put us in the position of needing to cross paths again. Whether if we have kids from other people, or if, I wonder if when we get old, we're going to meet up at some sort of like train station, and we're both going to be single, and we're going to grab hands right there. Like that's what they're thinking as well. This is kind of wild and crazy. Yeah. They're hoping and they're asking for some sort of reconciliation with you, or maybe just, I don't know, like a reunion or something like that, because they do have a lot of love. Whoever this person is, Sagittarius, they have a lot of love for you. They truly love you. But I feel like this person was a mess. This person's mental state was crazy. But I think you let somebody go that truly loved you, or maybe you guys truly love each other, but reality said you guys cannot be together, because this person over here is crazy, and you over here don't know how to love them, or can't seem to. Man, what is going on, Saggy? I'm telling you, they're still waiting on another a possibility or opportunity. Are they gonna get it? I don't know. We'll find out. But it, for some of you guys, I don't know. For some of you guys, they feel like it might not be even possible, but they still have this fantasy. Just like I said, that you guys will meet later on in life, and hold hands when you guys are old. Um, because this person feels like you're the one. There's not gonna be anybody than you. They can remarry, they can have multiple people, but you're the one that has their heart for whatever reason. Let's see here. How does Sagittarius feel about this person? Oh no, what are the actions actually? Let me put this back. Five of Cups, missed that opportunity. But let me ask this right. What are Sagittarius' actions towards this person? Oof, what is that? A hair? You're getting the devil again, Sagittarius. You're getting the devil again. Either you're afraid that this connection is evil or bad, to the point where like you're still bonded to them, you know? It feels like your soul's still connected, and it kind of scares you. Like, although you still have some sort of connection to this person, like you're scared of it. Like it makes you afraid. Like, whoa, why is it like that? You know, like it's not even romantic anymore. It's just scary, the fact that I haven't been able to release this person, or I feel like you're gonna continue to hold on to this person. Your person over here has already healed or something like that. Like your person could be an Aquarius. I don't know. I was about to say Aquarius, but your person, Sagittarius, already like could be healed and ready, and maybe looking for love, and not necessarily waiting for you, but they've healed a lot. Their mental space is better than before. With you, you still carry a little bit of that darkness with that devil, and I feel like if you were to come towards this person, it's gonna be you who triggers the darkness in this person again, or triggers some sort of bad reaction or something like that. But overall, it feels like this connection is sucking your energy. This connection is gonna stay here for you. It's somebody that you're not gonna be able to like get over anytime soon. But I feel like you guys. Well, this is weird. This is a really weird. This is a really weird reading. This is a really weird reading. Let's see. What is the outcome? I'm reading for. You guys are going to be independent of each other, like single and independent of each other. If not already, like you guys are going to remain separated. I feel like I'm reading for two people that fell in love and knew they were for each other, but because of the complications, they had to like separate and go their own paths. But at the same time, it's like, it didn't feel right. But now as time passes, it's like, well, I can't find a connection like that one. Some of you guys are going to have this feeling of wanting to hook up with this person, or wanting to come towards this person, even when you guys are like single, independent, you got your thing going on, right? Even if somebody is married or something like that, there's a feeling from both of you guys wanting to like meet up again. You know, like, what if we were to meet up again? What if, what if we were to like just have one of those sneaky meetups? Like, I don't know if it's you. You could say no, Sagittarius. Could be your person, but somebody's like, what if I was to see Sagittarius in person? What would happen? What would happen there? Because I think this person wouldn't be able to trust their actions. They're gonna want to touch. They're gonna want to, like manipulate, say the right thing to get close to you. The Ace of Wands is here, so someone still wants a new beginning, or someone's still, physically attracted to the other person. To the point where it's like the Seven of Swords is like they can't even trust themselves. If they see you in person, or if you see them in person, you're not gonna be able to trust what happens there. Like, you're gonna follow your body, and you don't know what's gonna happen. Seven of Swords. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's pretty cool though. Whatever. Let's go to Capricorn. What's up, Capricorn? Okay, 2 hours into the life. 10 of Wands. Okay, there's difficulties, but there's blockages, but they're not permanent blockages. I'll tell you that with the 10 of Wands. That's what I feel right now. Okay. I know we're gonna get 8 of Cups. Someone's walking away. Okay, you're thinking walking away. Somebody walked away. I don't know. Somebody who you're thinking deep of is like, oh, I don't know about this. They're drinking over you. How does this person feel about Capricorn? They're not communicating. They're going to ghost you pretty soon, or they already did. Five of Pentacles. If they're not having, financial difficulties, and maybe that's their excuse, like, I don't have money to go out. It just signifies that they're giving you the cold shoulder. They're not open to communicating with you or interacting with you right now at the moment. They're holding back, okay? Or maybe you are. Because the way this person feels about you, again, Five of Pentacles, either them or you are, one of you guys is giving the cold shoulder here. One of you guys is not acting, although there is some emotions here, they're not showing that. They're being cold. Very, very cold. It could be that you're being the one that is cold because this is how they feel about you. And like maybe they're saying, oh, Capricorn is cold with me. I don't know what the Capricorn wants, you know? Queen of Cups, you're not saying anything. And then the Page of Cups is like you're breadcrumbing them. You're giving just a little bit, you know? With that Page of Cups, is like you're showing maybe emotions, but in the very minimal level, to the point where somebody can call you out immature, you know? Or maybe you just don't even know how to show emotions. Or they're saying that you're breadcrumbing them, Capricorn. They're constantly thinking about you, Cappy. Like they're constantly thinking about you and they don't know what to do about this situation. They're confused. They can't seem to read your body language or what you're trying to communicate to them. They do have love for you. But again, you could tell me that, with the Page of Cups, you could be telling me that, hey, but they're breadcrumbing me. Or maybe that's what they're saying about you. Maybe that's what you're doing. It's confusing. It's funny because I say it's confusing, and look what they have is, the Nine of Swords is like the overthinker. The one that like overanalyzes and then gets confused. Like tries to find a reason, but like it's just made up in their head. It's not even like reality because they're so deep into their head, It could also be that, maybe if you're a Capricorn that has kids, maybe they're saying that, oh, maybe the children will be not necessarily like a problem, but like maybe the children won't accept you, or their children won't accept you, or something like that. Or they're not ready to present you to their child. Something like that, Capricorn. Overall, this person's not opening up to you. They're not opening up. They're not. Let's see how you feel about them. Four of Swords, you're waiting, you're healing. You're taking your time. You're minding your own business. Four of Wands. Okay, 2 4s. All right. Capricorn, you're telling me the way you feel about this situation, this person, is that you're healing, you're letting it pass by. You're not giving that much energy to it. You are focused in a connection or bringing in somebody that has a really good chemistry that can build with you. Somebody that why is it that I feel like I'm reading from the cross watcher's perspective instead of your perspective? It feels like it feels like I'm not even reading for you, Capricorn. It feels like there's somebody here that is dealing with a Capricorn, but this person wants me to read and tell you how they feel, because for some reason they can't seem to like get you to understand. This is weird because it feels like it's not real. It feels like it's fake. It feels like it's not for, like, I'm not here reading for you. This is weird. Huh. Okay, let's start again. The way you feel about this person, again, four of swords. If you guys had some sort of fallout or some sort of difficultiness or whatever, to, you know, realign, recuperate, and then come back towards this. But I feel like with the four of wands, if you're not looking for a new connection, it feels like you feel like this is a really good you know, a partner for you, like a really good partner where you guys have a lot of chemistry, but there's difficulties. Maybe there's distance. Maybe you're waiting on them to make up their mind, to give you the opportunity. You know, if this person is acting like they're giving you the cold shoulders, like maybe you're the one who's like, well, whenever whenever they choose or they decide to like come towards me, I'll be here waiting. You could be dealing with Sagittarius, maybe. I don't know. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Gemini. I don't know. Libra, Aquarius. Somebody here is constantly checking tarot readings, going to psychics, asking questions, looking for signs or information about the connection. Like, they're asking the universe, they're trying to force intuitive messages about you. I don't know if that's you, I'm Capricorn, or that's your person, because I feel like I'm reading for, I'm like, I have somebody that wants to be heard. Somebody wants to be heard. So you listen. Like, if you're gonna click on this to see what's going on, like, there's somebody here who's like, you better click on this reading so you feel, so you know how I feel, or something like that. It's weird. It's a weird feeling. I never felt this feeling before, and it's not bad. It's not bad. It's just like, it's just different. I ain't scared. I ain't scared of no energetic attack or anything. I don't believe in that. You know, I don't believe in that. So, you know, it's not like a lot of terrorists like, oh my God, who's sending me bad juju? Like, who's putting the evil eye on me? I don't believe in none of that BS. I really don't. I'm sorry, but welcome to my channel. My name is Rio Martinez. And I believe that everything, your feelings, your energy comes from you. Okay? And it's not, that cannot be manipulated by anybody but yourself. It's how they're making you feel that you're manipulating your emotions. So if somebody comes up to me, makes me feel sad, I'm gonna be the one who's be like, I'm sad. Poor me, you know? But I have full control of that. It's how long I want to dwell on that energy. That's it, you know? There's a verse in the Bible that says, I think it's Psalms 91. It says, once you believe in God, nobody can touch you. Nobody will ever touch you once you open up to it. And that's the thing. If you fall victim to the fact that you can be some sort of slave or or you can be enchanted or whatever, if you believe in that, you become a victim of that. That's why there's a lot of tarot readers that lose their mind, you know? That's why there's a lot of tarot readers that surrender their power to just about anybody, and it's not about that. I'm just saying. In case you didn't know me, in case you're new to my channel, welcome. All right, so let's see. When it comes to this person, what are the actions? Because I feel like they're gonna ghost you. I feel like they're not talking to you right now. Seven of Wands, Six of Swords. Again, this person, look, 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck when it comes to their actions towards you, Capricorn. Again, this person is not budging. This person is not budging. If this person is putting you, if this person is leaving you on red or ghosted, or they're giving you the cold shoulder, they're not budging. They're staying up for whatever it is that they believe in, and they're moving from this. If anything, there's closure here. But when it comes to like you guys coming together, it's gonna be very, very hard. This person's not gonna allow it. Okay, maybe the cross watcher saying, "I just want closure, and I'm not gonna let the Capricorn come back to me and destroy my life again or whatever. Like I'm not gonna let them." There's somebody like a crotch, a crotch, a cross, a cross, a cross watch, a crotch watcher. And I think a crotch watcher. Maybe they are a crotch watcher. You look. Somebody likes to watch crotch. Somebody here is saying no, no more. Okay, let's see what you're doing, Capricorn. You feel hurt. You feel defeated. You're gonna continue to offer love to this person. Okay, you're gonna continue to like see if there's something. Look, you have the actions is nine of one, so you're gonna feel defeated. You're gonna feel like this person hurt you. The way they're treating you, the way they're showing their energy is gonna hurt your feelings. But I think you're gonna try to want to cooperate with this person, or maybe you're gonna offer something. Okay, I feel like at the end of this whole thing, if this person does not appreciate you or does not react to like what you have to offer, or your feelings getting validated from this person, I feel like you're just gonna get up and leave, because you do have the King of Swords, and the King of Swords is somebody that actually analyzes the whole thing, and they find solutions. And if the solution is to say, okay, goodbye, you know what, I'm hurting myself more than anything here, so I feel like it's best for me to just walk away. And I feel like you might just say that. Okay, good riddance, goodbye, thank you so much, I'll see you on the next one, I guess. What is the possible outcome here for these two? Communication, truth being revealed, and the Five of Cups. So missed out opportunity. So even for the cross watcher here, whoever is watching, or whoever wanted me to say something, regardless of what happens here, there's a missed out opportunity. You guys cannot align. You guys cannot understand each other, and I think you guys are just gonna choose to walk away, whether you're angry or not, whether you felt like this was a really good opportunity, Capricorn. But I feel like you guys are not going to be able to align with each other. You guys still love each other. There's oh my God, what's going on here? I'm just going to leave it right there. Jeez. Because if I continue this reading, I'll stay here for like 5 hours, telling you a story here. But it's cool. I get you, Capricorn. It's part of life. Part of life. Aquarius. The Knight of Pentacles, you're either dealing with the Earth sign, or just you feel like life is just going very, 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 I won't say steady, but also very slow. Okay? Maybe you're drinking a little bit, huh? Taking a couple of shots there, here and there. You're looking good. You're getting attention, Aquarius. Maybe there's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a strong Libra that you're still waiting on or dealing with right now. Confused about the situation. One more card here. Split it. Virgo. Trying to manifest some into your life here. You got a lot going on, Aquarius. You got a lot going on here, but it's cool. Let's get to it, okay? I think you're just trying to get balance overall, but we're gonna pull the energy of the person in your mind. Whoa. All right, the person on your mind could be a Pisces. Not obviously like any other tarot reader. They have Pisces on their chart somewhere. Could be dealing with a Pisces. It's moving slow. Could also be an earth sign. There we go. Focus. It's moving slow, but whoever, okay, let's get one more. This is their feelings for you, how they feel about you. Here we go. Here we go. Have a seat, Aquarius. It's gonna get deep. It's gonna get crazy. It's like I'm just messing with you. So this person is feeling sorry. This person is dwelling. This person's still sad about what's happening here. I feel like this person is also acting, very disconnected. Like you don't know really what's going on. Like there's a sense of you want to know, and I think this person also wants to know what's going on with you, but at the same time, it's like there's a lot of secrets here. Like what's happening? Like maybe you guys are seeing things in you guys' social media, or maybe you guys connect and disconnect. It could be that you guys are disconnected physically, but you're connected intuitively, and you feel something there with this person, but they're not here in the present moment. That's weird. This person is saying that they're confused about you, that they feel like, they really wanted you. This person really did love you. Even if this person didn't tell you, I think they still do love you. But because this situation moved very, very slow with the Nine of Pentacles, it created a lot of obstacles. You're gonna be able to know who this is, Aquarius, because this connection took forever. Like it dragged, like it didn't move. Like there was blockages. You guys had different agendas. You guys worked too much, or appointments where you guys couldn't come together. It could also be that there was other people in the mix, like meaning like family and friends and commitments that where you guys, this person's telling me that you were always busy or you avoided them. They're even telling me that there was distance. They also telling me that you were like, that you were disconnected. You weren't emotionally available. You were holding back. Like they knew that you wanted them or you wanted something with them, but they couldn't feel a connection with you. That's why they're sad. That's why the moon, that's why they're still thinking about you at night. They're still wondering about you. They're crying about you too. They're crying about you. They're like, even if this person doesn't cry, it's like they're just sad, to the point where like, damn, like Aquarius, they really did wanted some sort of like long term with you. So the Hierophant to me, it signifies like when it comes to like this relationship, it signifies long term, like being in the same page and stuff like that. But when we're having issues and difficulties, it also signifies to me, it also signifies that there was differences, like different cultures, different beliefs, different religions, skin tones or whatever, like it's just there was something that just didn't add up when there's more cards of like blockages and difficult things. That's what it signifies, that the beliefs weren't the same, that it's just different culture. I will just put it as that way. And because we do have like the Knight of Pentacles, whoever you're thinking about could have been somebody that didn't have patience, because the Knight of Pentacles is a good card to have. If you want to work on a connection, the Knight of Pentacles might take a little bit of time, but when it gets to the point where you wanted it, like if this person wanted marriage, kids, commitment with you or whatever, if they would have had the patience for you, for the Aquarius, if the Crosswatcher would have had the patience for the Aquarius, then you guys would have gone to that point of like commitment, marriage, long-term, long-term, relationship. Maybe this was you, Aquarius. Maybe they're telling me that you were the one who took forever, who didn't know what they wanted, or maybe you're telling me that, or they're telling me that it was you who was just moving too slow, didn't really know what they wanted. Like, you created excuses. You sabotaged this connection, is what they're telling me, Aquarius. I don't know. I'm just the reader, so if you want to complain, go ahead. But that's what they're telling me. So everybody gets a fair, fair trial here. Let's see how you feel about them. Three of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. You're still waiting on them, Aquarius. You have some sort of hope. You have some sort of feeling that they're gonna message you. They are, you have a feeling, or that they are dealing with someone else. Like, this person that you're thinking of, that is in your head, for a fact that they're dealing with someone else. That they're not all for you, or for some reason your perspective of this person is like, this person's out being let's just call them a dog, or they're just playing the field, but you, for some reason, you still wait for this person, or you still have some sort of like desire for this person to communicate or to hang out or to do something with. I have the Three of Wands, which is like a waiting period, but it's waiting because you guys already have a connection, or it's waiting because you guys have history. So it's only right for them to like come back and contact you or connect with you. You also have the Eight of Wands, which signifies that there's some sort of like feeling of wanting to do things with this person, like Eight of Wands is it's planning things. It's planning, going to the park, going to the beach, going to the mountains, going to, traveling, doing fun things, going to doing events and stuff like that, But this person is, you can tell me that this could be a Sagittarius you're dealing with. I don't know, but I don't know why that's weird. Or maybe because the Six of Wands is here. Could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Someone who's popular or something like that, or very good looking, or maybe you do have this desire for this person, maybe sexually, or it could be just that you like their company, you like their company, but I don't see anything that has to do with emotions. This person is saying that they do love you, and they feel horrible that nothing really ever happened between y'all two, or it was just a waste of time, with that Moon card. They're on their feelings about you. They're crying for you. So that tells me that they do have this feeling for you, Aquarius. It's, the Moon card could also be somebody that is just like sad, that is just like, damn, I effed up with Aquarius, but hey, let's see what else is out there. It's like someone saying, I'm an asshole, or something like that, and let's just keep moving forward. But they still think about you. When they're alone, I'm telling you, they regret it. They regret a lot of things. And you're telling me that you like this person. Aquarius, you're like, you see success. You see this person as somebody who, you want to be with and reconcile with. You want to go out with. You want to be seen with. This is someone that you're hoping that they're gonna come through and like make up their damn mind. Aquarius is like, what? Am I not? What? Am I not showing you? Have I not told you? The heck? Is what the Aquarius is saying. You want them. You want them still. But you also know, you look at the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is somebody who gives time to, they have time to give. And although they're not like a player, they might not be sleeping with multiple people or whatever, but they do give attention. They do spend money on other individuals, whether same or opposite sex. But it's just about that. It's just about having the good time, you know? And by that I mean like interacting. Maybe this person's lost without you, and the only way to cope with that is like to go out and buy drinks for everybody, or be seen and make up this whole thing that they're doing good and they're happy. But when they go they lay down, it's a whole different feeling. It's a whole different feeling. It's a whole different vibe. Okay. Actions. What are the actions coming from this person? Taurus. Oof. Ugh. All right. I got you. Aquarius. This person, okay. This person is putting a hold on this connection, okay? This person is also saying that maybe they already gave you enough opportunities. If it's not that they already gave you enough opportunities and they're done with you, it's like they're also saying, you know what? I don't think the Aquarius is going to set me back after everything that I've done, wrong for them. I think Aquarius is emotionally disconnected. Aquarius has an attitude. Aquarius doesn't want to hear anything from me. I think Aquarius has already realized that anything that I offer, this is what the cross watcher is saying, Aquarius. I think Aquarius it's already realized that anything that I offer might not be worthy of taking another chance, because 4 of Cups, you see how many cups there on the floor? That's 3 cups. That's 3 chances. The 4th chance is like nobody wants it. Like they don't want it, you don't want it, or maybe you're not gonna accept it. It's like, they're saying Aquarius gave me plenty of chances, and how am I gonna go up to them and say, hey, would you want to try this again? No. They're saying that they're already messed up. So I feel like somebody's like recognizing really what they did wrong. And even though if you want this person to come back, they're saying, I don't think the Aquarius is gonna set me back. Because here you are, right here. And the Queen of Swords is not a good energy. It's a bitchy attitude. It's saying, what do you want? Like, you are the audacity of you coming back and trying to ask me out again. Like, after everything, after whatever, it's like, what are you trying to do? Like, maybe that's how you're replying back, or maybe that's how they picture you replying back, is like, what makes you think that we're gonna give this another chance? But maybe you do want you want another opportunity with them. But they're saying that you already gave up. You're done with this. In their perspective, Aquarius is done. Maybe you're not. We'll see. What are the actions of Aquarius here? You're confused, Aquarius. 7 of Cups. You're confused. You're all over the place. Look at that. Could be dealing with an air sign here. You have love for this person, but you're not showing it. You're not communicating it. This person is never gonna know how you truly feel about them, because you're gonna take those feelings to the mother grave. You want communication. Like, you're open for communication. Like, you're waiting to get that text message. You're waiting to get that message, and for you to be like, oh, all right, here we go. Like, let me pull up my sleeves, because this is the moment that I was waiting for the past, I don't know how many. But here we go. We're gonna have a conversation, and you're gonna find out how I feel, and we're gonna talk about this. So it's like, maybe you are waiting for some sort of communication because you want to clarify something, but at the same time, it's like you're not budging at all, and you're not letting this person know how you truly feel emotionally. Like, you're not gonna show any weakness towards this person. You're gonna be like upfront, is like, what do you want? Because I feel like you're still confused. If you're not confused, then you're like out there trying to, you're trying to, like, I don't know, play the field. Like, you're trying to see if you can meet someone new. Like, you have options, you know? Seven of Cups is the options, but obviously it's like not every option is going to be the same. That's life, right? We want love. The first person we meet might not be the one, you know? It might be like the third, fourth, the 10th person we meet that we're going to have some sort of meaningful connection with, you know? And that's what the Seven of Cups is, feeling confused, but also feeling a little bit, you know, like, I just don't even know anymore. Damn. You saw marriage with this person, Aquarius. You wanted to marry this person. Don't lie to me. Don't lie. Well, you can lie a little bit. Don't be a little secret. Let's see. Let's see. Outcome. Possible outcome. Possible outcome. Oh, wow. Oh, God. 3 cards, that's it. I only got 3 cards for the possible outcome for like all of the zodiac signs, so I'm not gonna get additional ones. Listen, you're not I don't know how you feel about this, Aquarius. I don't know if this person is still gonna fight for you, or you're gonna fight for this person. Maybe both of you guys are gonna fight for each other. There's a reconciliation here. There's a coming back together. There's a reunion here with the 3 of Cups. There's a celebration. There's going out, having drinks, having fun, dancing, having dinner. Six of Cups for the possible reconciliation, or, oh my God, did I just say that? Possible reconciliation. Oh God. No, Aquarius. Get that out of your head. I messed up. I didn't mean to say possible reconciliation at all. Maybe for some of you guys, I'm just gonna say that, but maybe you really want to connect with this person. Who knows? I have a lot of Aquarius' friends, and it's funny. It's funny. I have here that you guys will have some sort of reconnection, or yeah, I'm just gonna call it a reconnection because the 3 of Cups is a reconciliation, but it's also like celebratory type of energy. So again, it could be just, you know, friends, or maybe coming back together and you know, wanting to like see where you guys are at or whatever. But the possible outcome is the 6 of Cups. There's still a lot of love here. There is. This connection is not easy to push away. There's also commitment here, and commitment with, I don't know if you want to believe this, Aquarius, because you can be like, oh, F this, I'm turn this off, block Rigo Martinez. This guy is, but it comes, there's commitment here, and I feel like once you guys realize really what this connection is, it comes with like actual, you know, commitment, and also like, what's it called? Being, how would you say it? Why can't I say it? Maybe that's gonna be hard to get. Maybe it's what's that word? It's right there, but I can't say it. Maybe that's gonna be hard for you. That's gonna be a challenge. To be faithful. For some of you Aquarius, this person is not gonna be able to be faithful. If you're dealing with the person that has cheated on you in the past, this person is not going to be faithful for some of you guys. But for some of you guys, if you know that your person was faithful, but there was other blockages or other things happening on, you know, in the connection, that's why you guys weren't able to connect, then it's like this person is coming in. Listen to me. This person is coming in offering commitment and being faithful to you. If this person cheated on you, they're not going to be faithful to you. Okay? I'm going to put it that way. So, but I do feel like you guys will reconnect one more time. One more time. Okay? One last time. That's what I'm hearing. All right. Jeez. I think I spent way too much time on that Aquarius reading. What the heck? All right, let's go to Pisces. Ruby Woo, what's up? How are you? Pieces. Let's go, Pisces. Let's see what we have for you, huh? Let me split the deck. Let me split the deck. Huh. Interesting. Hangman, you're waiting on something. You're waiting on a person here. You want this to move forward, but for some reason it's on hold. You have a lot of feelings for someone here. Queen of Cups, but you're not letting those feelings out just yet. It's like you're waiting for the right moment. You're head over heels, but internally, like inside of you, you're like obsessed with somebody or in love with someone. But the connection is a little confusing. Okay, Seven of Cups. It's a little confusing for you. You're waiting, more waiting, more waiting, more waiting, huh? Tell me how this person feels about Pisces. Ooh. Well, well, well. I see. I see. Let me just, okay, here we go. Here we go, Pisces. Hold on to your fins. You're dealing with somebody who, okay, this person, you know, how they feel about you is like they do want commitment. They're putting in the effort, or they're showing you this energy of like wanting to commit to you, connect with you, work with you. Then maybe they work with you. I don't know. King of Pentacles signifies that this person is willing to put in the effort. Okay, King of Pentacles is like the husband or the wife that is dependable. So they're there. They're there. The only thing is, the Four of Cups it signifies that, you know, when you meet somebody and you like things about that person, but there's other things that you guys don't match. Like maybe this person could, you know, let me put it this way. I don't want to trigger anybody or anything like that, but like I'm gonna give a couple of examples. Like you meet somebody that, or you know, they like everything about you except your laugh. Like the laugh is a big, they don't know what. Or they like your personality, they like the way you are, but you're not their body type. Or, you know, little things like that. I feel like this person found something that it's making them feel unsure about you. Not that they're gonna, they still don't know. Whoever you're thinking of right now, Pisces, is, you know, we have the King of Pentacles. They're still interested. They're still like here, but they're trying to figure something out because they do have the Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups is somebody that is just, they found something that makes them think about this connection. They might be acting unavailable or uninterested. Or maybe you're the one acting like that, like you're not willing to like unload all these emotions on this person, and so you overdo it, and you're like, I ain't got no feelings for you. Psh, psh, you better get in line. But deep down, you're like, oh my God, you're the one I want. You're the one that I've been wanting this whole time. Like, I keep, fantasizing of you. I don't know. I feel like your person has took a step back. They're not fully gone. They're not fully disconnected. But I feel like the person you're thinking of has taken a step back, and it feels like they're unsure, especially with that Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles pertains to like, they found something in you that they like, but there's also another thing where you guys don't align. And so this person's like, well, is it a good idea to continue this if for whatever reason I don't feel like that? Or am I going to be playing with this person's feelings if I continue to, interact, or what? They're checking your social media. They're looking at your pictures. I think they physically they do feel you, like they do have interest in you. So if for some of you guys, because I said maybe sometimes it's the physical, for a lot of you guys, no, they really do like you, but there's something that they just I cannot get, and maybe I should clarify that Four of Cups. What is that Four of Cups? Yeah, let's do that. What's going on with this person? What's that Four of Cups there? Why do they feel like the Four of Cups with Pisces? Okay. Ooh. There's something, I don't know what you communicated to them. There's something that you said, you communicated to this person where they don't trust the situation. Maybe you talk a lot about your past, or maybe you still hurt from something. Maybe you're still like, you're still, you still hold on to a little bit of pain, or I don't know if you talked about your past with this person, that they're like, I don't know if they're ready to move on. I don't know if they can be like in a relationship because of what they're telling me. If you're a Pisces that you're vulnerable and you're giving too much, like you're putting a lot of effort, they're seeing that as I don't know, take it how it is. But if you're on their face all the time, Pisces, they're taking it as a little too much, like maybe you're forcing it. I don't know. It's funny how like when you like somebody, you you let them know, but they push back sometimes. And it's like, well, I gotta tell you how I feel about you, because if I don't, then I'm gonna miss out the opportunity, and I'm never gonna find out if you really felt like that. So it's difficult. Humans, love is difficult. Love is hard, y'all. Love is really, really hard. Because I've been like that too. Like when somebody shows me that they're interested in me, I'm like, cool story. And then there's somebody that I can't have, and I'm like obsessing over them, like, oh my God. What? The one that rejects me, I'm like, I feel like if you have talked to this person about your past experiences, I think they found that as a weakness for you or about you. Okay, you dwell a lot on the past. You haven't released some sort of like betrayal or some sort of ending with someone. Okay, so they're seeing it maybe as a red flag, but they're not completely done with you. I feel like there's still like a possibility of you guys coming together. Let's see how you feel about this person. Let's turn the tables and see how you feel about this person, Pisces. You feel like this person is moving way too slow. Way too slow. For some of you Pisces, like you realize that this person is still dealing with somebody from the past, or they're still like releasing somebody. Maybe that's what they're trigger them, is because you spoke about endings on your side, and now maybe they're still dealing with some sort of ending on their side. You feel like this person is like hard to like read. You feel like this person is, they're not budging, they're not they're not taking action, they're like pushing back. They would rather maybe take a step back than take action towards this connection. It's like you have to force it, you know, like you have to like beg them, you have to push them. Like you're already to the point where like, okay, you know what, if you're not going to do anything about it, if you're not gonna pursue me, or you know, like if you're not gonna come towards me, I'm gonna move on, I'm gonna choose a different path, I'm gonna choose something else, I'm gonna go somewhere else. Okay, you're already like, you have the judgment card here, which is like a judgment call. Like you're already like, and to that point where like, okay, you know what, I am about to say no more and walk away from this. So like you're about to give a final decision in this connection, you know. If anything, you're the one who has been going back, or who has been like giving energy to this situation, and your person over here is like, I don't know, like I'm still interested, but at the same time it's like, it doesn't feel right, I don't know. Four of Cups. I'm out of iced tea. It was so good. um yeah, on your side, I feel like if this person doesn't make up his mind, or their mind, his or her mind, sorry. I saw a guy here on the seven of the 7 of wands. um on If this person doesn't make up their mind, you by the way, it could be a woman or a man, it doesn't matter, but you're just gonna you're gonna go towards something new. You're gonna choose to walk away and find something, someone new. You want a connection that connects deep to the heart. You're looking for a 6 of cups, Pisces, and 6 of cups is like connecting so deep and so good that you guys are like children. You know, you guys call each other nicknames, and you guys treat each other, I don't know, in a really good vibe. Like, you know, like you guys aren't scared of having those little nicknames, like I don't know, baby or honey, and there's other names that I don't want to say, but it's like that is special to you guys, but to other people be like, ugh, how old are you guys? You know, like, oh, that's way too much, you know, tone it down a little bit. That's what you're looking for, Pisces. You're looking for a connection like that, and I feel like this person is hesitating. This person is like, they're not sure if they can give you that. Let's see, what are their actions towards you? They're confused. Ugh. I feel like if you keep pushing, I don't know, it's weird, because I feel like if you're like a pushy Pisces, you're gonna push this person away. Like if you're constantly like asking and being in their face, you're gonna push this person away. Their actions is 7 of cups and the 8 of cups, so it's like it's so confusing. It's they don't know what they want, or they don't know what this means, or where, or how to like how to understand this connection, that they might actually just let it go, because it's really confusing. Let's see what you're doing here. I think you're demanding love. I think you're demanding, if not demanding, I feel like you're giving a vibe of like, I need somebody who's gonna love me 100%. Like I want this connection. I want something good. I don't want no, um, no. I don't want to date a child, or well, not necessarily like that, but like I don't want to date somebody who's immature. I want somebody who's like balance. And if you're dating a man, you're even saying like I want a man, like I want somebody who's gonna take control and manhandle you. Vice versa, if you're dating a woman, is like I want a woman that can really show emotions and care for the relationship and me. Or get out. That's what you're saying, Pisces. It's like there's no in between. Like I'm not gonna take, if you're unsure, go be unsure somewhere else, because not here, not here, not with me. If you have options, go. I want to build a family. That's what you're saying, Pisces. I want to build a family. I want to build some sort of foundation and create from there. Like I want to build this humongous tower, this big old castle, and I need somebody who's gonna be all in it, because I don't want my castle to be halfway done and then somebody like bolt out or say that they're not sure halfway done to building this castle or whatever. It's like I need someone to be 100% sure and committed. The funny thing is, like, maybe you are the pushy one, Pisces. Maybe you are like, maybe you don't realize it, but maybe you are pushing, or you are putting pressure on whoever it is that you're dealing with or you're thinking of, by saying, I need this, I need someone this. It's like it's overwhelming for whoever this person is, and they're already looking into like, it's too much. It's too difficult. It's again too much too fast. What's the possible outcome between these two here? Okay. Yeah, there's going to be a big decision made here. I feel like you guys have a potential here, but I feel like you guys are unbalanced. If it's not both of you guys, it's going to be the cross watcher who's unbalanced 100%. I think you know what you want, Pisces. I think you're manifesting something, you know, something that is going to be for sure for you, like you're not playing games. Um, but I feel like there's like a power struggle here. Also, like emotions are like all over the place. This person feels triggered by the way you're communicating or the way you're saying things. I feel like your person is not up to your level. I'm gonna say it like that. Whoever it is that you're thinking of, it, and you feel like they might be slipping away, or they might be like moving too slow. They feel like they're not up to your level. They're not like, they're not strong enough, or they're not like in a position of like willing or being able to satisfy you with what you want and what you're looking for. You know. So I feel like whoever you're dealing with, Pisces, they're scared. They're scared. You guys have I don't know, but whoever you're dealing with, you guys have a really good chance and a really good possibility of this being really, really good. But like the cross watcher or this person, I don't want to call them a coward, but I feel like they're just not all that. Um, they're not that confident, and I don't say that in a bad way. I feel like this person is going through something where it's like they lack that confidence. If you can find a way, or if they could find a way to have that confidence with you, I think it will change this whole entire reading, or this whole entire connection. Once they were to find confidence with you, I don't know how you would do that though, or I don't know how that would happen. But I do feel like for the outcome here, it's going to be 50-50 because there is a big decision happening here. If you choose to not, if you choose to let this person do whatever they want, or if you're going based on, okay, whatever they choose to do, I'll do, then I feel like they're going to walk away. I feel like this connection is going to be done. If you put effort and if you communicate and if you go deep down, I feel like you guys have a really good chance of having this connection that where this cross watcher will have courage and will have maybe more more strength and more power in the connection to be able to like get to your level. I don't know why I feel like this person is not up to your level. Maybe this person is dealing with things that you don't know of in the background, like behind the scenes, and but you're thinking, oh, this person is just playing games, but this person has other things going on, you know. And maybe that's what you guys need to talk about so you can understand really what's going on with this person. But yeah, there's a possibility of a really good and long-term connection here. But again, if you guys are gonna play the game or maybe go based on the ego, I feel like this connection might not work out. And the only reason I say that because the lovers is there, and the lovers, it pertains also to like a big decision of a love matter of a person that is very important. So it could be 50-50. I'm sorry that I couldn't give you a, you know, a for sure answer. But yeah, that's all I have for y'all. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Remember that I do free tarot readings here and there. So like and subscribe whenever you see free tarot readings. No super chats, no nothing, no donations, none of that. I will choose you and I will give you my undivided attention and we'll break down whatever it is that you're going through for free. But I also have readings. If you go to my YouTube page and to the community tab, there's a way of getting in contact with me if you want to schedule one-on-one, face-to-face, on the phone, pre-recorded reading. If you have a couple of questions, or even if you can afford a reading and you're being honest with me, because I believe in karma, but if you can afford a reading but you need to know something, shoot me an email. I got you, you know. But remember, it is time, and I do put a lot of effort on the reading. So, but again, if you can't wait for the free tarot readings and there's something you got to know, I'm willing to do it for free for you. So my email is going to be down there. If not, again, go to my YouTube channel, community tab, and then you're going to find all the information there. Thank you so much for being here. Remember that life starts with love. The heart chakra is the most important, you know, chakra to heal and to activate. So if you really want to have a happy life, you know, going based on the heart, it's a good way to start, right? There's a saying that when you unlock or when you heal the heart, you unlock the holy chakras, the upper chakras. So there's a benefit to it, okay? All right, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you on the next one. I'll probably come back later tonight, later on. By the way, I sent a bunch of readings out, so make sure to check your email, because there were some people that I was like, you send me an email, but you didn't send me a question. You just said, I want a reading. So I need you to send me the question or whatever it is that you want from me, because, yeah, I sent you an email back. So check your email. If for whatever reason they didn't get back to you, email me again. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid. Bug me. All right. Thank you so much. Peace out, y'all. Bye.